Internet and Email Usage Guidelines. Introduction. This guide sets out the obligations and expectations of employees of the company, including contractors and temporary staff, who use the company's IT facilities for internet and email purposes. IT facilities are provided to assist with day-to-day work. It is important that they are used responsibly, are not abused, and that individuals understand the legal profession and ethical obligations that apply to them. Authorization. If you have access to the company's computers, including email and access to the internet as part of your job, you must not abuse this by using these facilities for purposes unrelated to company business. No person is allowed to use company IT facilities who have not previously been authorized to do so by the company IT department or line manager. Unauthorized access to IT facilities is prohibited and may result in either disciplinary action or criminal prosecution. Legislation. All users shall comply with the relevant government legislation. Data protection. Any information which the company holds is potentially disclosable. This includes emails too. Users need to be sure that they are not breaching any data protection when they write and send emails. This could include, but is not limited to, passing on personal information about an individual or third party without their consent, keeping personal information longer than necessary. Computer misuse. It's an offense to try and access any computer system for which authorization has not been given. Copyright, design, and patents. It is an offense to copy software without the permission of the owner of the copyright. Defamation. It is an offense to publish untrue statements which adversely affect the reputation of a person or group of persons. Responsibilities. All users are expected to act in a manner that will not cause damage to IT facilities or disrupt IT services. Any accidental damage or disruption must be reported to IT line manager as soon as possible after the incident has occurred. Users are responsible for any IT activity which is initiated under their username. Use of the Internet. Use of the Internet by employees is encouraged where such use is consistent with their work and with the goals and objectives of the company in mind. Reasonable personal use is permissible, subject to the following. Users must not participate in any online activities that are likely to bring the company into disrepute, create or transmit material that might be defamatory or incur liability on the part of the company, or adversely impact on the image of the company. Users must not visit, view, or download any material from an internet site which contains illegal or inappropriate material. This includes, but is not limited to, pornography, including child pornography, obscene matter, race-hate material, violence condoning messages, criminal skills, terrorism, cults, gambling, and illegal drugs. Users must not knowingly introduce any form of a computer virus into the company's computer network. Personal use of the Internet must not cause an increase for significant resource demand, e.g. storage, capacity, speed, or degrade system performance. Users must not hack into unauthorized areas. Users must not download commercial software or any copyrighted materials belonging to third parties unless such downloads are covered or permitted under a commercial agreement or another such license. Users must not use the Internet for personal financial gain. Users must not use the Internet for illegal or criminal activities, such as but not limited to software and music piracy, terrorism, fraud, or the sale of illegal drugs. Users must not use the Internet to send offensive or harassing material to other users. Use of the Internet for personal reasons, e.g. online banking, shopping, information surfing, must be limited, reasonable, and done only during the non-work time, such as lunchtime. Use of gambling sites, online auction sites, and social networking sites such as, but not limited to, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Bebo, Flickr, MySpace, etc., is not permissible. Staff may face disciplinary action or other sanctions, see below, if they breach this policy and/or bring embarrassment on the company or bring it into disrepute. Employee use of the Internet is encouraged when it aligns with their work responsibilities and the goals and objectives of the company. Reasonable personal use is allowed under the following conditions. Users must avoid online activities that could damage the company's reputation, create or transmit defamatory material, incur liability for the company, or negatively affect the company's image. Users must not access, view, or download material from websites containing illegal or inappropriate content. This includes, but is not limited to, pornography, including child pornography, obscene content, hate speech, violence-promoting messages, criminal skills, terrorism, cults, gambling, and illegal drugs. Users must not intentionally introduce any form of computer virus into the company's network. Personal internet use must not significantly increase resource demands, such as storage, capacity, or speed, nor degrade system performance. Users must not hack into unauthorized areas. Users must not download commercial software or copyrighted materials belonging to third parties unless permitted under a commercial agreement or license. Users must not use the internet for personal financial gain. Users must not engage in illegal or criminal activities online, such as software and music piracy, terrorism, fraud, or the sale of illegal drugs. Users must not use the internet to send offensive or harassing material to others. Personal internet use, e.g., online banking, shopping, information surfing, must be limited, reasonable, and confined to non-work times such as lunch breaks. Use of gambling sites, online auction sites, and social networking sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Bebo, Flickr, MySpace, etc. is not allowed. Staff may face disciplinary action or other sanctions if they breach this policy and/or cause embarrassment or disrepute to the company.